Ecclesiam Sancti Leonis de Leprignano is written on the back of the small medal. Church of San Leone from Leprignano. According to history, Leone I was the only one who managed to stop the advance of the Huns guided by the powerful Attila. He was the first pope to receive the title of the Great, and the Catholic Church worships him as a saint. Leprignano is the ancient name of the village Capena. The name was changed in 1933. The search engine directed me to an old church of Capena dedicated to Saint Leone. That must be the place Cristoforo wanted me to go. So this is the famous Church of Capena. I'll ask the keeper if it's possible to take a visit.
As I said before, this church is our pride.
Thanks a lot for accompanying me. It's really beautiful. How long have you been working as a church keeper here?
Practically always.
Wow. You must really love your job.
I was born and grew up here in Capena. The church has always been one of the greatest attractions for tourists. My family owes so much to St. Leone. We've been the church keepers for 4 generations.
I'm really impressed. I love small villages like Capena for their ability to pass down traditions from generation to generation. I suppose you know everything about St. Leone.
There's no rock or crack in this place I haven't examined thoroughly. This church was built before the current village, and although it's not possible to establish a date, there are documents with evidence that its construction dates back to the 13th century.
800 years. Wow.
Oh no, we estimate the structure on which the church was built was probably a Roman temple.
Yeah, that usually happened with medieval churches.
The name St. Leone refers to Leone the Great, the 5th century pope who stopped the invasion of Rome carried out by Attila and his Huns.
You are the most knowledgeable keeper I have ever known.
I'm also the guide and the souvenirs clerk. You know, these days, you must have more than one job in order to survive.
More than one job, huh? Can you remember if a priest, about my age, with brown hair, Italian, has been here recently?
Let me think.
I hope he has a good memory. It would be of great help right now.
Yes, now that you mention it, I remember that a priest came here no more than a few days ago.
Really? Can you also remember what you talked about? Or what he was interested in?
To tell the truth, he didn't ask many questions. It seemed to me he already knew everything about St. Leone.
So, nothing useful.
Useful? Hardly. I accompanied him here just as I did with you, and when I realized he wasn't going to ask me anything, I left. I figured he preferred to be alone.
Are you sure you didn't notice anything in particular?
No, I told you. Except that he was looking along the lower level of the church while he was praying.
You were really helpful.
If you say so.
Thanks for everything. Goodbye.
Enjoy your visit.
That window seems a little different than the others. Another window.
What are you doing?
Please, I need this drape just for a second.
Do you think you can violate a sacred temple this way?
I promise I'll put everything back as it was. I had an idea.
You can't imagine the efforts the community of Capena makes to keep this place intact. If every curious tourist started touching everything, our funding problems would be even worse. So please, don't touch that drape.
I don't like it, but I'm afraid I've got to make an exception. You told me about a problem with funds earlier.
You said it. The church not only needs refurbishment, but often simple maintenance as well. This is not the kind of honor poor St. Leone deserves. By the way, do you know he was Pope for over 20 years? He must have had a hard time in 452.
Okay, I understand. Do you accept donations?
Huh? Oh, of course.
You know, I really need to examine some elements of this church more closely.
Are you a bit tight-fisted, mister?
Sorry, but I don't have much money with me right now.
Don't worry, I was just joking. It's so difficult to find someone able to understand and appreciate art today. You can look around as much as you want, but please be careful.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I almost forgot. Take this postcard that shows a view of Capena. I have to offer one for each donation. I'm not only the keeper, remember?
I see. And how many more do you still have?
I think I have 3 full boxes in my car.
I thought so.
Better if I move on now. But just to be clear, when I come back, I want to find everything as it is, okay?
Of course. Don't worry. I have to be careful. Yes, I could wrap the candle snuffer in the drape. I'll keep it in mind. Cristoforo's clues don't surprise me anymore. Look at the cross, and the light will extend its longer arm. The sun's beam has enlightened this area. It's worth a try. A diary and a cell phone. It seems like a sort of diary belonging to that banker, Antonio Morano. If Cristoforo thought hiding it was the right thing to do, maybe it's because Morano discovered something important. According to the diary, this dream res received some suspicious loans. I better write the name down. I can turn the phone on. It seems to contain a file I could open on a computer, but its access is blocked by a PIN code. I should put the drape back first. So Cristoforo wrote down the pin in his notepad. There's almost nothing in the mobile memory, so he was probably using a new card. It seems like just another precaution to me.
That's him. I hope he won't realize I'm recording him, or I could be in big trouble.
So, Bray, they say they have certain papers. Is 50,000 enough to get them back?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know. We're keeping an eye on you.
Right. Maybe I had those papers, but now they are safe.
Are you fucking kidding me? If you want to live to see another day, you'd better stop joking. I warn you, I'll get those papers back.
Apart from Cristoforo's voice, there are two other men in the video. I must find out who they are. I've obtained an image that shows them both. I need to find out who the man is that threatened Cristoforo. He's the man Cristoforo met. A man was present at the meeting I saw in that video. It seems he was smoking. Unfortunately, his face is blurred. A real estate company? And this man, Avila, seems to be the owner. It's not much to base any conclusions on, though. I don't want to go in. I'm almost allergic to places where wealth is so prominently displayed. This is one of the shops of Rione Regola. Judging from the sign and the section of street I can see, I'd say the meeting in that video took place exactly here.
Yes?
Hi, I was wondering if you could...
I'm sorry, we're closed. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
I don't want to buy anything. I'd only like to ask you a few questions, if possible.
Wait a second. I have many things to do. What do you want?
Why are you closed?
We're taking stock.
I see.
After all the chaos in the neighborhood, I knew I wouldn't do any business today. I think I saw you near the ambulance. What happened?
An accident.
Was anyone injured?
Unfortunately, yes. A priest.
Will he recover?
I hope so. Does this photo remind you of anything?
No, why should it?
Do you recognize the man in this photo?
Well, no, I don't know him. Why do you show pictures to people? Do you think it's normal? Are you a carabinier?
No, but I need to talk to this man. Urgently.
Why?
We've got... a common friend.
And what makes you think I know who he is?
Well, the picture was taken in this area.
Do you think I know all the people that walk nearby?
The man in the photo is standing near this shop, but his face is blurred. Are you that man?
I'd say no. Yes, he looks like me, but this area is usually very crowded, so it could be anyone. Besides, I don't dress that way. Please don't waste my time. I have to get back to work. This break has lasted too long.
He definitely recognized the man, but he didn't want to tell me his name. Maybe I should put him on the spot somehow. I usually don't pick up cigar butts, but this could be important evidence. Yes, it's definitely the same type of cigar. I was already sure the man in the background was the jeweler, but now I can prove it.
You again? What do you want?
I once had to tell a patient who suffered from breathing problems to quit smoking.
Oh, really? And what does that have to do with me?
He only smoked Cuban cigars, just like the one you were smoking before.
What?
You are the man who witnessed the meeting. And you were smoking the same kind of cigar, can't you see?
Who the hell are you? Do I have to call the police?
Listen, a friend of mine is in trouble, and the man I showed you before is the only one who can tell me why. So please, help me.
If he's in trouble, I wouldn't be surprised if it had something to do with that fellow.
What do you mean?
All right, maybe I was there, but I didn't hear a thing, okay? Nor am I interested in knowing what they told each other.
It doesn't matter. I just need to know who that man is.
You really don't know?
I'm not from around here.
I should have realized.
What's his name?
Well, I suppose I can tell you his name, since he's very well known in this neighborhood. I think his name is Maurizio Tarso, but everyone calls him Massimino. Generally, it's difficult to see him outside his own turf. He's got a nightclub, the Raja, in a rough area of the city.
Thank you so much.
If I were you, I would keep away from that place. Massimino doesn't like new faces. Just to be clear, he's always been very kind to me. You just need to mind your own business and pay the right people.
I think I get what you mean. Thanks a lot. Here we are, the Raja. I hope I don't have to wait too long.
Buonasera, Marque.
Buonasera, guys.
There he is, finally, Massimino. I mustn't lose them. I'll try to follow them.
Have you brought the briefcase?
Sure. Let's go inside to see how much this trifle will cost you.
I'm a bit too big to hide in the bushes. Judging from its condition, the gardener hasn't been here for a long time. Not now. He might see me. I'll hide Cristoforo's phone in the bush. I can't. That man might see me.
What? How did that get in here?
It's impossible to sneak into a car like this. I need to discover who the owner is some other way. You can see your reflection in that car. The license plate is so dirty that I can't read the numbers. I don't know why, but I have the impression that's a good thing for the owner.
Where the hell is that?
I can't. That man might see me.
If I catch who's making me waste all this time.
Yes, I can clean it this way.
How did that get in here?
I wrote the license plate number in my notepad, but unfortunately one of the characters was impossible to read.